Potatoes are a thirsty crop. It takes 500 litres of water to produce a kilogram of spuds. The question is, how do you get that much water in a desert? The temperature of the desert can reach 45 degrees Celsius. Despite the hard conditions, Egypt produces over 2.5 million tons of potatoes every year. To produce that amount from arid land takes a colossal amount of effort. Yet in this desert, giant fields have been created from nothing. The effort has been worth it for potato producer Hesham Khalifa. He's passionate about his potatoes.
Really, I'm dealing with a living creature. It gets ill, you have to treat it. It gets hungry, you have to feed it. So it's more like your son, because at the end of the day, if you mistreat them, they will not give you a good crop.
Hesham is looking after his potatoes by giving them lots of water. Dozens of sprinklers suspended from a giant rotating pivot are bringing rain to the desert. They're also bringing fertilizer for the plants. Mixing water and fertilizer and pumping it through the sprinkler solves the biggest problem of growing things in the desert. The desert sand doesn't have any nutrients. The rich soil in temperate parts of the world is full of nutrients. When water dissolves these nutrients, the plant absorbs them. The sand in the desert is barren. So the water and all the nutrients that potatoes need must be supplied through Hesham's giant sprinkler. Potatoes are a thirsty crop. It takes 500 litres of water to produce a kilogram of spuds. The question is, how do you get that much water in a desert? Hesham can't rely on rain, so he relies on engineering. Water for the sprinklers is being pumped from a staggering 350 metres below ground. It requires impressive engineering to exploit this precious resource. Hesham's drills are tapping into the world's largest underground water system. It was created deep under the Sahara around 1 million years ago and will never be replenished. Once used, it's gone forever. Egypt allows farmers like Hesham to drill for water for agricultural use. Not all farms have to drill for water. This one is within reach of the River Nile's irrigation canals. Wherever it comes from, water is precious. But Egyptian potatoes have a reputation for quality and help meet the demand for organic produce. Digging the potatoes from sand is simple, and they even come out clean and polished for collection by hand. Each field produces 2,000 tons of spuds. Egypt is one of the world's biggest potato exporters. Potatoes aren't native to Egypt. Farmer Les Jays gets his seed potatoes from elsewhere.
Well, the seed, we get it all from Scotland. We will not use any other seed. And we produce with the people who produce the seed in Scotland. And we wanted all Scottish varieties. And we worked at it. The high yielders, the resistance to disease, resistant to heat tolerance, and yeah.
Potatoes from Egypt are exported to the Middle East, the European Union and Russia. This crop is prepared for export under the supervision of Amr Hegazi.
Once the potatoes are sorted and graded, they are put into jumbo bags. We add some peat moss on it, which is Irish peat moss, and we just store them in the cold store and they're ready to be shipped.
The peat is used to cushion the potatoes and it helps keep them moist during their journey.
Some people, when they're buying the potatoes in the supermarkets, they think this is the soil that the potatoes have been grown in. But it's just soil that we imported from Ireland to keep the freshness of the potatoes.
The peat is a very effective way of retaining moisture and preventing bruising. The company says it is from a sustainable source, but many people argue peat takes so long to renew it isn't sustainable. The journey the peat makes is just one trip required by these potatoes.
So the seeds are imported from Scotland, the peat is imported from Ireland, and the seed potatoes are planted here, harvested, packed, and then sent again to the consumers.